Yep. 92.7 WMAY, Springfield's Morning News. All right, Steve Myers, Mike Frederick, Bald Buddha Brewing, a new brewery that's opening up tomorrow. Give us all the details. Start with Steve. How did you guys start this thing?
I guess the place started as a home brew shop. Started in 2017 with a couple local owners, and they carried it through all the way till earlier this year, where they announced that they were going to close down, and Mike and I decided that we were going to put a little bit of money up, buy it, keep it going, and we're still going to sell all the goods, the ingredients to make your own beer, and starting tomorrow we're going to have our grand opening and open our own little brewery here in town.
And this is going to be a brewery on 6th Street. Noon is when they're going to have their grand opening. It's at 3351 South 6th Street in Springfield. And Mike, tell me a bit about some of the local brews that you guys are going to have on tap.
Oh, well, we've got some good ones. We got like a pale ale. We got a brown. Got a Berliner Weiss, Scottish ale. We're just trying to hit as many of the different styles as we can. Just to continue to bring that variety to the community.
So when you're talking about home brew supplies, how does that work in as far as people coming in and saying, hey, I want some of your brew, but I'm also trying some of my brew? Yeah. Talk about the supplies you've got, and are you also sharing some of the know-how?
Oh, absolutely. Anything from grain to glass we can do. So come in, we have a wide selection of grains, yeasts, hops, pretty much everything you'd need, other than, you have to supply your own water. But other than that, we can definitely help you get brewing. Both of us have been brewing for quite a while. There's a local homebrew club, the Prairie Schooners, and we've both been part of it for several years. We've learned a lot through the club, we're really excited to be able to share some of our brews with other people.
So tell me about the crafting process here. Is there some what Orson Welles used to call happy accidents, where you're like, you know what, I didn't think that'd be good, but that is downright delicious. Talk about maybe some of your favorites and how you got to those.
There are wild ales out there that can catch different bacteria, different bugs that some people might not like because they tend to be a little on the sour side. But I'm a sour beer fan. One time I was using fresh fruit, and they weren't properly frozen, I guess, and previously frozen and stuff, and didn't kill all the bacteria off. Wound up with a sour IPA that tasted really good.
Well, how do you replicate that?
You don't.
You don't. You just kind of, again, a happy accident.
Yes.
And you enjoyed it, and you were happy.
Yeah, I did. I did enjoy it quite a bit that night.
And what about you, Mike? Talk about maybe your favorite and how you came to it.
Yeah, I'm pretty big on stouts, red ales. I'd probably say one of the happy accidents I had was I was trying to put two recipes together for a contest and mixed up a couple of the ingredients and ended up with a dark beer when it was supposed to be light, but it actually ended up tasting very good and actually placed in the contest.
Oh, so, wow. And were you able to replicate that afterwards?
I could.
Yes,
I actually recorded the recipe.
That's good. Well, maybe you can teach Steve something.
Right? You can teach me quite a bit.
But that's something you guys do. Of course, Bald Buddha Brewing is opening up. Their grand opening is tomorrow at noon. Yeah. They're going to have some of their local brews. They're going to have some guest taps available as well. And people can also bring their own food. So you can bring in some outdoor food and enjoy it while you're sipping on some delicious brews here. But something else I got to ask, guys, is Bald Buddha. Where did you guys get the name?
My wife, actually. We were tossing around names, and she kind of threw that out. She claims it's because I'm very calm a lot. However, I think she had other things in mind as well. I am. The bald part is self-explanatory. I think the Buddha is as well. So.
Okay, right on. So it just made sense.
It did.
It just made sense. Bald Buddha Brewing. You brew, and you're happy.
Yeah, usually. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. What else is there to know about Bald Buddha Brewing? And I swear, if I have two drinks, I'll be slipping that up all over the place. But Bald Buddha Brewing, what's on tap for the future? Is it just going to be some brews? Are you going to hold some classes? Maybe some live entertainments?
Actually, good thing you mentioned that. We so for tomorrow, our grand opening, we will have some food out there. Hickory River is coming through, and they'll have a table set up where you'll be able to get a lot of delicious barbecue. We have Robert, Lefty Preacher Sampson, coming out between 1 and 4. He's going to play some blues for us, and then we have a DJ coming in the afternoon and the evening. We're gonna keep it going all night. Till 1 o'clock.
Yeah, well, until the city says, "All right, you guys got this permit here."
They're going to have to shut us down.
It says 1 o'clock. It doesn't say until you guys are ready to go home.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
So again, 18 taps you guys are going to have available. Talk about some of the offerings that are going to be available on Saturday, because I imagine this is going to change seasonally and with different things happening. So what are you guys going to have on tap for Saturday?
All right. Well, we've got a lot of local breweries, places like Door 4 and we have Golden Fox and Decatur. They'll be on tap. We have a lot of other stuff from like Bloomington and Champaign, some from Springfield. We try to keep as many local breweries on as possible, but we're also not afraid to reach out for that really good beer out in New York or California or wherever. I believe, we'll have 11 guest taps on the first day. We plan on winning that back just slightly while we get more of our own on.
Now, what I think is fascinating is the incredible growth of microbreweries and local brewing companies. It's like a big happy family, right? I mean, you guys, it's not like Coors and Budweiser going neck and neck on the Super Bowl ads or whatever. You guys are a pretty big happy family.
Oh, absolutely. I think the other breweries pretty much just kind of embrace one another in the community.
Well, and Mike, talk about, I guess, the educational aspect of what you guys are bringing to it to bring even more people into that family.
Yeah, I mean, we've had lots of people come in interested in home brewing, and just between the knowledge that we have, and I mean, a lot of the people that come in and sit down and drink have a lot of knowledge that they also share. So, I mean, it is just a big, happy community. Everybody's willing to share their knowledge and help people home brew and get into the hobby. So
I don't know anything about home brewing, but I know a good beer, and I'm sure I'm going to be able to find it at Bald Buddha Brewing. Their grand opening tomorrow starts at noon. They're going to have food, entertainment, and plenty of beer on tap, including all of those locals and Bald Buddha Brewing as well. 3351 South 6th Street. That's Steve Myers and Mike Frederick. Thank you guys for coming in and talking about your grand opening and your passion for brewing beers.
Thank you.
All right. It is Springfield's Morning News. I'm Greg Bishop.